This is probably the more traditional setup. What I've got here is a classic pickerel rig. I'm going to try to just hang it so that you can see it. I have a 1/4 ounce bell sinker. Up about a foot or so from the line, you can see that there is a metal arm, and on that there is a snelled hook, and on this rig we've got 2 treble hooks. And then about another foot up roughly, we've got another metal arm with one of our shiners. Now we're probably going to have to change the shiner on this rig, both of them, because this guy's been sitting out on the ice. Now the one thing I wanted to mention though is the line that I've got on here. You can use almost any fishing line when you're ice fishing. A lot of people will use monofilament lines. Do you have a preference as to the line that you use, Ryan?
For monofilament or fluorocarbon.
Okay,
yeah.
Because for tip-ups, you probably are aware that Cortland actually makes a tip-up line.
That stuff is great.
You've used it before?
I even use it for the lake trout and the whitefish on Simcoe, for example. Good. Really easy to handle with your hands. Doesn't freeze as much in the hole.
The key, and today isn't a cold day, but if you're fishing on a really cold day, how cold was it when you were out here the other weekend?
Ooh, minus 25.
So things would freeze up real quick,
Very
your hole
fast.
and everything. So this line is actually designed for tip-ups, because when you're using tip-ups, your line just sits there and it can freeze, ice can form on top of the hole. But this particular line has a PVC plastic, so you can see it looks black, and the one that's in my left hand, it's a little bit thicker. It almost looks like fly line, but it's still very supple, even in the cold temperatures. So if you like to fish with tip-ups or set lines, you should be looking for this Cortland tip-up line. And what we do is run this as the main line, but then when you get down, just like I had here, we're running a fluorocarbon or a monofilament leader, like for the last maybe 2 or 3 feet.